Welcome back to another Grow Cycle tutorial video. I've really been enjoying looking after my garden, but I've been finding that the growth has been quite slow this week. So I was troubleshooting and thinking about a couple of things. Firstly, I did notice that I displaced the seeds a couple of times when I was watering. Very tricky to do, to avoid when I'm watering over the top. So one thing I'm thinking about doing, if I were to do another tray, is to water underneath. So just get a tray, something like a serving tray, something that, you know, if you were having someone brought you breakfast in bed on a little tray, dinner tray, I might put that underneath. Let me show you. So put that underneath the plant base and then water underneath. So that's one thing, but unfortunately I couldn't find a tray. The other thing I've noticed is that if you look closely at the plants, let me just bring you over, especially the silver beet, here you can see they're quite tall. The term for that is they're leggy, and that implies that they're not quite getting enough sun. So if you see, they're over here behind by the fence, and this, I believe, the direction, this is the southern fence. You want to put your plants at the southern part of your property, so they're facing north, because as the sun goes across the equator, that basically means that your plants will get the sun for the whole day, because we're south of the equator. Anyway, so I've done that. Now they get much more sun. There's no eave as well, so there's no shade. The other thing I'm trialing, I know a lot of you guys don't like plastic bags, but this was just, it's already been torn up. It's going to go in the trash otherwise. I'm going to place this underneath the tray, and this should hold some of the moisture, because I've also noticed that now that I've placed them in the sun, the plants are drying out really fast. And this is something that happens very common in container gardens. Why? Because there's not much volume, there's not much soil to hold the moisture. So I just wanted to add some footage here to show you guys what I meant in terms of using the plastic bag to hold in the moisture. So what I've done is I've just pulled the plastic bag out so that it's under the corners at least. Fortunately, it wasn't quite big enough to really stretch so that it wrapped around the corner and up, formed a lip, but this will certainly hold in a little bit of the moisture. And you can see here, this is what I wanted, a nice really tight seal behind the corner, and then also on this back corner it's pulled away. So what I'll do is I'll just grab the bag. Just give me a moment. Just grab the bag and pull it up so that it extends and covers that corner like that, to form a nice little lip on the corner. So yeah, there you go. Here's my beauties. That's my update for my little mobile garden. Stay smiling, and I'll catch you later. Cheers.